my girlfriend posted. Finally, the chains of toxic relationships are broken. She was lounging right there in our apartment when she hit send. I saw the post, smirked, and liked it instantly. Then dropped a comment. Really? Quietly, I called the utility companies. Switched every single bill, electricity, gas, water, to her name only. Packed my bags, left the keys on the table, and walked out. When the first bills started rolling in, that's when she finally learned what a real toxic relationship feels like. Hey guys, if you haven't subscribed to AP and my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and support me. Thank you. My name's Daniel, 28, living in Chicago. I'm a software engineer, regular job, regular life. Every morning at 6:30, I'd wake up, make coffee, and catch the train to the office. Our apartment in Lincoln Park was small but cozy. 2 bedrooms, a little balcony with a view of the city skyline. My girlfriend, let's call her Rachel, was 26. She was a freelance graphic designer. At least that's what she told me. We'd been together for 3 years. The first year was incredible. Laughter, dates, weekend museum trips, trying new restaurants. But the last 6 months, something had shifted. Rachel had stopped working as much. Can't find clients, she'd say. Fine, I understood. I picked up all the bills, rent, electricity, gas, water, internet, groceries. Everything. She'd stay home, watch Netflix, spend hours on her phone. Just taking a little break, she'd say when I came home from work. I thought, okay, everyone needs time off. But then I started noticing, she was always hiding her phone. When I'd walk into the room, she'd flip the screen down. Secret calls on the balcony at night. And then that evening came. It was Friday night. I came home early. Work had been light at the office. Thought I'd surprise Rachel, maybe take her out to dinner. I unlocked the door and saw her on the couch, laughing at her phone. That smile on her face, the same smile she hadn't given me in months. Hey, you're home early, she said, locking her phone quickly. Yeah, thought I'd surprise you. I caught a glimpse of her phone screen before she turned it off. Just a second. That's all it took. Instagram was open. Someone named Brandon. My heart skipped. Later that night, while she was in the shower, I opened her laptop. Password was my birthday. How ironic. Opened her Instagram DMs. Months of conversations with Brandon. Pictures. Messages. Plans. Can't wait to see you in Miami next week. Daniel has no idea my hands were shaking. I walked to the bathroom and opened the door. Who's Brandon? She froze. Wrapped in a towel, her face went pale instantly. Daniel. It's nothing. Nothing? Miami trip? Photos? How long has this been going on? For months. But Daniel, it's not you, it's me. I held up my hand. Stop. Just stop. Dialogue. So you've been cheating on me for 4 months? I said, trying to keep my voice steady. It wasn't cheating. I mean, we were just talking. Rachel, he called you baby. You sent him your pictures. That's not just talking. She started crying. I was lonely. You're always at work. Because I'm paying for everything for you. I shouted. Silence. I'm going out. I need to think, I said, heading for the door. Update 1. I stayed with my buddy Tyler for a week. Rachel texted every day. Daniel, please come home. It was a mistake. I love you. I didn't respond. Then Friday, I checked my Facebook. Rachel had posted. Finally, the chains of toxic relationships are broken. Hashtag new beginnings. I stared at the screen. Toxic relationship? Me? Me. Who paid for everything? Supported her? Trusted her? I was toxic? I smiled and liked the post. Then commented. Really? Update 2. Next day, I decided to go back to the apartment. To get my stuff. Rachel was there, wearing new clothes, makeup done. Daniel, you came back. Just here to get my things. Wait, can we talk? Nothing to talk about. Rachel. I packed my computer, clothes, books. Then I saw it. A stack of mail on the table. Credit card applications. In my name. That I never filled out. Signatures, forged signatures. Rachel, what is this? Her face went white. I needed money. So you opened credit cards in my name? Stole my identity. It wasn't like that. I just borrowed. I was going to pay it back. I pulled out my phone and took pictures. I'm done, Rachel. Update 3. Over the next 2 days, I made my plan. First, I checked with my lawyer. The lease was in my name. Second, I called every utility company. ComEd Electric. Hello, I'd like to make a change to my account. Transfer the billing name to Rachel Bennett. People's Gas. Yes, please switch the account to Rachel Bennett's name. Chicago Water. Yes, the service address stays the same, but the account holder will be Rachel Bennett. Each call took 10 minutes. Each call, I felt a smile grow. Third, I emailed the apartment manager. Dear sir, please note that I will be moving out by April 30th. Rachel Bennett will be continuing the lease. I signed. Sent. Finally, Friday evening, I packed all my belongings. Everything. I left the keys on the coffee table. Left a note. Enjoy your toxic relationship. Daniel, and walked out. Final update. Climax fully revealed 2 weeks later. My phone exploded with messages. Daniel, why is the electric bill in my name? The water bill is $340. What is this? The gas got shut off. What did you do? Then the final one. I can't pay the rent. Please help. I replied, maybe Brandon can help. She called. I answered. Daniel, this isn't fair. I have nowhere to go. You called me toxic, Rachel. I just set you free. You're a jerk. I'm calling the police. For what? The lease is in your name. The bills are in your name. You're an adult. Handle it. But. I hung up. Next week, I heard she moved back in with her mom. Brandon dropped her when he found out she was a freeloader. Resolution 3 months later now. I've got a new apartment, smaller, in Wicker Park. Cheaper. More peaceful. Rachel messaged once. Hope you're happy. You ruined my life. I replied, no, Rachel. I just stopped paying your bills. You ruined your own life. Now I'm sitting here, drinking coffee, thinking about how many people use the word toxic when they just have to face accountability. Sometimes, the toxic person is the one looking in the mirror. Edit 1 So weird update. Last week, Rachel's friend DM'd me. Apparently, Rachel's been telling everyone I made her homeless. But her friend, let's call her Olivia, said she knows the truth. She's always used people. You're not the first. We kept talking. Going for coffee next week. Interesting. Edit 2 Rachel posted on Facebook again. Some people take revenge because they're unhappy with their own lives. I liked it. Commented. Or maybe they just don't pay bills. She blocked me. Edit 3 Final thought. I don't recommend revenge to anyone. But I do recommend boundaries. If someone calls you toxic when you're just not letting them use you anymore, maybe the problem isn't you. I'm doing fine. Life's good. And Rachel? She's still paying her bills. Finally,